Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Infected. I know I'm out here in the rain trying to let you guys know what's been going on. So, first thing we've been doing is me and Mike have been working super hard, him harder than me, but we've been working on getting some of this stuff done around the base, and hopefully you guys can kind of see where we're at. This is going to be glass on the inside of this so we can see out in this area. I want to get that done as quickly as I can because without that being closed in, winter's going to be harsh. So we're going to do some of these pillars here on the inside as well, and then we're going to do glass walls like right here. We need some steel, we need some screws, and we need some glass. I do have some steel ingots on me, which I was really intending to use for a steel spear or two, but we'll get that going again in just a moment. I do have more of that available. It's not that big of a deal for me. Okay, so I'm super heavy. That's okay. We can do this. I don't know why I decided to pick up all of the stone and sticks and everything outside, but you know, why not? So we're at 77.4 pounds, and I am going to throw a couple of things over here in this glass wall, which should, in theory, make us a tiny bit lighter, but you never know. So we're going to do glass, and we're going to do glass full walls here because we want the illusion that there's nothing here, but we want it to be closed in as much as humanly possible. But we still want it to feel, I'm not sure if that's going to be glass or wood, but we still want this to feel, I think it's going to be wood, open. Like we want this to be as open as possible, but we still want it to be closed because winter is going to be tough if we don't have some sort of, walls and things up for winter protection, snow, cold, all of the yuckiness that comes with winter. And I absolutely dread and hate it. Not in the game so much because I don't feel the cold, but I really hate it in real life. If you've not been around the channel for a while, then you wouldn't know that, or maybe you do. Maybe you've been around long enough to know that I absolutely hate winter. So this is going to be a double archway here because I would like to do a double doorway here. A double door here. But I don't have that placed in here yet because I don't have it completed. But anyway, guys, let's get down to the other base. We're going to delete this at some point down here because we're not going to need it. I do want to move the spikes up to the new base and, try to secure that as much as possible. But let's just take this. Let's get this out of midair because that just looks silly. Let's just place it kind of like right there. But let's take this because it does have the steel in it that we need. So we're just going to take it up here. We're going to do some steel spears today. We desperately need to get that done. And I did spend the majority, if not all, of our tech points last night unlocking some power items. So I really want to, get started on that as well. And hopefully we can, get started on some power. We need it. We need to be able to get like the solar panels. We need to be able to get the wind turbines and stuff up and going. So I'm going to have to work on getting all of these ores over here refined as much as I can. And then get back up to the cave and get several more extractors in there. I would like to have at least 4 total in there. 6 preferably, even more would be lovely. But I would like to at least take enough stuff to be able to do 4 of those, which is going to be some effort on my part because I don't have a truck and I don't have the ATV, nor do I have the ATV trailer. I know where the trailer is. I have it marked on the map right here. This is the trailer for the ATV. I have no idea where the truck is. I have not been like all the way over here yet. I've not been down this way yet. But, we still have some time. I still have a couple of places over here like this one and this one that I've not been to, nor have I been here. I didn't stop here on the way up to the crocodile area to get the croc skin. I did not stop there. I really just wanted to, get there, get it done, get back. So we are working on some steel this morning, and then me and Mike Mike's not going to head out, but maybe in the next episode or 2, Mike and I will not be heading out, but I will. And Mike just have to hang out here and hold down the fort and all the things. I am going to start working on some plant beds over here for Mike because he's going to need food. So we're going to have to grow some stuff for him as well. I will be needing planks, and I also will be needing nails, which we don't need for the glass walls and that kind of stuff. So that's okay as well. I need to get a couple more stone here. Only one, so that's okay. Maybe Mike won't chop up an entire rock out here for one stone. Let's just place this stuff in here. This is planks, if I remember correctly. It is lovely. Let's just do that and that and that. And I think that's planks as well. So we do have this glass wall done, which is lovely because I really wanted to get that up and going simply because, well, that took everything we had. Like I mentioned, winter is coming and we're going to need to be able to try to stay warm at some point. So we're going to need some plant beds. Let's do that. And then he did do that. All of that for one stone. Let me just grab several from here so that he can fill that up, and then I will help fill it up completely so that he doesn't have to do that. Please don't go get more stone, sir. We don't need it right now. It's full. Don't do it. It's full. I cannot stand that. That is the one feature, the one thing that I really wish they would change, because there's no point in him grabbing stone when he doesn't need to bring them in here. And I can't, walk around with a pocket full of stone all the time. So there's that. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's take these nails. Let's grab some planks. We need to do that as well. We're going to try to get some plant beds for Mike so that he's able to, have food. We need that for him. He needs it to survive. So we're going to be super, super heavy, but we're going to get over here. Regardless, I have the ability to put all these planks away as well in the walls that we need. I probably will put some planks right here in this archway just to make it look good. We'll try to finish that up in just a moment. We only need 3 logs, which is lovely. So it shouldn't take very much stuff to be able to get that done. We do have logs available to us. Mike has been working super, super hard. I should have brought some seeds, but I didn't. Let's see if we can get this one done and this one. And we need nails. We need 12 nails. So we need to refine some iron, which is okay. We're doing okay. We can do this. Let's just do 4 if we can. Well, let's do 5 because we have it on us. No need to not do it. Let's put you guys back in here and put you away right there. We did get some glass from the forge, so let's put that away. I think it's up here is where we've been storing it. But anyway, we're going to store it up here for now. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so we have that done. We have the ability, like I mentioned, to make more of this. We need to head over to the to the cave and grab some lead. I'm going to have to spend an entire day off camera just heading up there, getting some more extractors going, grabbing more lead, fighting the scorpions because they do damage as well. Hopefully we won't need a ton of band-aids or bandages in there, first aid kits or anything like that. I do need to get myself a couple more pieces of steel going because I need to get myself some way to defend myself. So I need at least 2 pieces of steel. I'll get that going in just a moment after this has completed. And then let's start with some logs right here. We have a lot to get done today. Definitely going to do some work on the base again as well in the next few videos. Probably not all at once. I do need to head out and grab some more tech. I need resources as well. So there's going to be, that kind of stuff going on as well. Let's just grab from here, do that. We don't have enough planks to be able to fix that wall, nor enough for that one. These will be upgraded. These pillars, they can be upgraded as well. And really, really hopeful that we can do that at some point. Am I still not? Okay, I'm still grabbing from there, which is lovely. Not trying to get too super heavy. So, we're just going to grab up to 74 pounds. Let's do that. Come on. Let's continue grabbing these logs. Mike is just the best. He's doing great with this. He's a lot of help to me. He is like, if you get Mike early on in the game, then you basically won the game. There's no need to worry about anything else once you get Mike in this game. Because he does like the heavy lifting, the hard work. He does all of that for us. He is very, very good. He's a very good guy to have. So builds. Let's see what kind of double door we can get here. This one takes 4 iron ingots, 10 screws, and 10 glass. But it's beautiful. I think it's a store door. Like, it has the push-pull handles like a store door would have. And it opens inside, which I think is fine. So we need 4 iron ingots, 10 screws, and 10 glass. We have the 10 glass. We don't have the 10 screws. But we have copper to be able to do that with. Let's take you. Let's get you going again as well. Let's just keep this forge going today. So let's put you away and put you in there for fuel. And then this is full, which is fine. But we're going to need some copper as well because we do need some screws. And we're still working on nails. Let's just take these stone out, these last 4 stone. Let's put the copper in there. And then we did place some iron in there, not a ton, but we do need more nails. So let's do this, and we're waiting on screws. So that's lovely. Again, we need steel. I think we're doing that over here for the steel spear, which we're desperate for. Okay, so our base is looking interesting. It definitely does not look like, because I've built a castle in this game before. This game is just great for building, but I have done that in the past, and hopefully this one does not resemble it at all. Like, I really enjoy having this open, like, courtyard type thing here, just for like the greenhouse and that kind of stuff, just to make it look nice. I really enjoy that. Okay, so, whoa, Mike, you're doing good over there. Very limber and flexible and being able to jump and all the things. Mike is doing great. Let's just see how heavy we are, not too crazy. I don't know what's going on with that log. Is it just hanging out in the air? No, that's just one of those that he is sawing. That's okay. Let's do this and this. And then we're going to move these, of course. I did open up like the storage racks as well. So we're going to start doing that very soon and trying to get some of that done. This will be a lovely corner for that kind of stuff. I did that because the way this wall works over here, I wanted it to run kind of, you know, level down here. But when we got down here, this hallway is not going to look like that. But we needed this wall here and this wall over here, which, of course, this building of Mike's is not going to be in there. So I just, you know, thought, well, you know, it'll work out. We need it anyway, so why not use the entire hallway here? But anyway, guys, we're going to put a door here as well, just because we need to, you know, to have this up for winter. So when we pull that in, it'll come in this direction. That's okay. Okay, let's see what we got over here on the forge. We have some steel, which is lovely. We have some iron, which is also lovely because we need it for nails. Okay, so we have some things going on here. We need to take care of ourselves if possible. Let's grab the things out of the forge as well and see what we can do about refilling that just a tiny bit. We need some screws. The anvil is down at the other location. I did hear a wolf, and it's just hanging out down there. And I don't have any way to make myself that steel spear at the moment because I need the steel spear head. Is that crafted on the advanced workbench? That's the chemistry station. And this is the advanced workbench. Let's just check that out. Okay. So where is that crafted? If I needed a steel spear head, where can I do that? Steel spear head cracked on the anvil. Okay, so this is not good. I don't have a way to defend myself. There's a wolf coming this way. Whoa, whoa. No, no, no. None of that, please. I really need to get, like, down this way into the spikes. Come on. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Okay, so we're sort of safe right now. I need you. Let's do that. Craft that. And I'm going to have to craft this thing like back up at the base. So that's going to be fun. Ooh, I also need to craft a second one because I'm going to craft myself 2 spears. Steel spear tip. Craft that. You know, you could just die out here. Stop. You're not supposed to be there. Warfield McGee. I think he's sort of stuck back there, which is fine. I'm not complaining. Let's get in here. Let's get this steel spear crafted. You and I don't even know what I need, but I know I need something. Steel spear. I need you. And let's do that again. Missing item missings from my inventory. What's missing? A couple of sticks. Let's do that a second time because why not? And let's do that. And now we can get rid of this wolf down here being all noisy and things so that he doesn't break anything important. Okay, he's just attacking a tree. Okay, so we are super dehydrated. I'm fairly certain we don't have any water in our inventory. Okay, we have plenty of water in our inventory. We're doing fairly okay at the moment. But let's get this wolf back up here. Let's get him on the butchering station. Let's continue building with Mike because why not? I am going to upgrade this to be stone. I probably won't upgrade any of the other wood area to be anything other than what it is now. I really like the stone look with this particular wood pattern, wood graphic. I don't know what this is called, but we're going to do that and kind of see how it goes. So let's get this guy all the way over here on the butchering station and just have him hang out over here for a bit. We don't need meat at the moment. We could use it, but we don't need it. We need to get ourselves some racks crafted. I do have the ability to craft some racks at the moment. This needs some planks that we don't have. Let's see what we need over here. We need some screws, so I should have brought the anvil with me. Let's go back and grab that really quickly because we are doing most of our work up here now. The only thing really left to do is pretty much take this building apart down here. It's not necessary at the moment right now. This is what I needed. Let's move that up here where we can, continue working on things. So we do have a tiny portion of a base up here going on. And I'm okay with that. So now we can start with you. Let's make some screws. Let's do all of them. I mean, we probably don't need that many, but we're going to do it anyway. We need some nails as well. And then we have planks on us. No, not that. We need nails. Okay, so we have 20 at least. We're going to need more than that. Let's get this door done. Let's, what did we need here? Screws. So now we have this. I mean, it is still a storefront door, but that's okay. It'll look okay. I think it looks okay with the glass and the wood and all of that. But let's get some more of these done. We're just going to do the 4, I think, for now. We could plant some watermelon seeds. Mike likes watermelon. However, I am going to plant a couple of corn seed and a couple of cucumber seeds. And that should help Mike some. We don't necessarily need anything right now, so we're just going to let Mike have all the fun. And he can start taking care of these plant beds when he doesn't have anything better to do. I do not like the fact that this weed is growing here, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. We'll get over it. Let's set Mike in here to tend to the plant beds. I don't know that he will do that because they're not inside the greenhouse, but we're just going to see what he'll do. We're going to see if this works for us. Mike says he's not very hungry, so that's lovely. But yeah, we've been doing a lot with Mike. Mike's really been working hard. We have a door. We need a door over here as well, just so we can have an area that is closed in that makes sense for us to be able to, hang out in. That door goes out. I do not want that door to go out. How do I delete that door? I'll do that. And then let's do from this side. And then let's see if we can get this door going the right direction that we want it to go. And it's still going out. Okay, let's try that again. Door. I think there's a way to rotate these doors, but I am not 100% sure on that. Like, can I just rotate it and then just put it up here like that? And then it opens to the inside, which is exactly what I wanted to have happen. Okay, so we've got doors. We have doors everywhere. We are great with doors. We have plenty of those. We're not stressing out too very much. So we've been doing fairly well. I do need to eat something, so I'm going to have to go steal some of Mike's food But that's okay. I think Mike likes to share. So hopefully that's true. But anyway, let's get some food. We don't have any food. So we've got something that's gone bad. I think it's the eggs. Fairly certain it's the eggs. It could be the pumpkin that I did find outside. But we're going to grab that out of the crate. And then we're going to move our workbench, just the regular smegular workbench. We're just going to move it in there. Just because we can craft some biofuel with this. And then while we're in here hanging out doing biofuel, I need to craft myself a, let's see, where are those? Placeables, storage. I need these watermelon crates. We also need like the just regular melon crate. I feel like we need that. Sandstone crate we don't necessarily need, but the coal crate would be lovely. I did unlock all of these weapons racks, the storage like the stone crate rack. I've unlocked all of this. So now we're able to do that. We have some plastic. We really need a cooler. It does store 15 or I think it's 12 meat. Maybe we have enough plastic to craft one of these. And if we do, then that would be lovely because it does stop the timer on spoilage for the meat. So let's just do that and get it crafted. Then we can put some meat in there and it'll just hang out for a bit until we actually need it, which is lovely. And I really enjoy that. Okay, so pumpkin and watermelon container. We don't necessarily need it at the moment, but it would be nice to have because when we do get the greenhouse up and going, then we can, just have Mike store them in here, which is nice. I don't think I need 2 of those. I'm probably just going to do 1 of each. So storage, let's do the pumpkin crate, and then let's do the watermelon crate. Let's just add what we have. We don't have enough stuff to be able to craft those, but we'll work on it. We will continue working on that as we can. It's not that big of a deal. And now, because we do have the steel spears, all we have to do is just run up here, grab it, and sharpen it, and we don't have to worry about it, depleting. The biggest thing for us is going to be making sure that we have it completely sharp before we head out to a new town so that we're able to, use that and not have to worry so much about it being, broken or whatever the case may be. So let's just grab a few more planks here and then we're going to head on over and finish up the one side of the base. And then we're going to start putting logs in there and finishing in that as well. Then we're going to start adding a ceiling down this direction and walls because this area is going to have to stay open for now until we move this out, until we get it a permanent location. But I am not complaining about having this portion completed. Let's just add planks there. We have planks in that one. We have planks, I think, nearly all the way around. We do need to add some there. But the biggest thing for us is now we need to start adding logs to this area. And we shouldn't have too much of an issue getting that done. Because we do have Mike now and he's just the best guy for the job. I think we might be out of fuel here. We need to add some oil cans, I think is what it requires. I was really, really hopeful that biofuel would be okay, but I think it's oil cans and that's okay as well. We do need to get an oil extractor going. We don't have that. I do pick these up. I do not sell these when we find them in the towns because they are super, super important. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Nothing at the moment. Let's just get some stone, if nothing else, and just make sure that we have that going as well. I will start working on some stands, the stone crate stand, as well as just some regular stands for all of this stuff to kind of get it a lot neater and a lot more organized and that kind of stuff as well. But anyway, guys, I am going to go ahead and end this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode of me building. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes where we maybe head out to another town and explore. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.